Craig. Craig, why am I getting your messages?
What? You're getting my messages? How are you getting my messages?
I don't know, but apparently your confederacy is already falling apart.
Falling apart!
The biggest faction just left.
Wait, which one's the biggest faction?
The Runins.
Oh. Alright, well, I guess that's kind of a concern, but they're the ones that can't decide on anything, even a color, for stuff. Wait, who'd they leave to?
They said Okami.
Alright, that is a little more worrying. Well, I'm going to check up on the planet, infiltrate, and maybe kill a few leaders.
See if it's too late to interfere with the Okamiism of that place. If this is a species that's so indecisive we could meld them to whatever we want, that's untapped potential right there.
True. And, kidnapping is not above board. So, kidnap a few leaders, brainwash, a little tit for tat as a nanomachine thing.
I mean, I don't know anything about his technology, but if you can somehow...
I'm not saying I know how, but I can find someone who knows how. I've had like 50 jobs. I gotta know someone.
That's a start.
Yes. Well, I'm off to do things. Horrible things.
Don't get caught.
Never do, and if I do, they die. I'll see you later. Excuse me. Hello, you, Runin?
Me?
Yes, you. You're the only one around.
Are you sure me?
Look, I just have a simple question.
Okay.
Where's your leader?
I don't know.
You don't know where your leader is?
Hang on.
Hang on.
I'm thinking. I don't always remember.
Yes, I can see that you people have a problem with thinking and decisions.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hmm.
north.
North.
North in the temple.
North in the temple.
I think.
You think?
I'm 50% sure.
Oh, good. I see that the new leader has really helped your guys with your decision making. Yeah, I'll be back.
Prepare to launch!
Preparing the lunch.
Pressing the button.
Well, that was underwhelming.
Did it do anything?
I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry. It's that one. I'm colorblind. But you all know that. We're all colorblind.
We are.
Trooper, you're not colorblind. None of you are colorblind. The room is just all red. We explained this. You are enhanced to have colorblindness added and then removed out of you, so you could deal with it if it ever returns.
Oh, thank God. Wait, is that a good thing?
I feel manipulated, but alright. So, is it this red button or that red button?
That red button.
Thank you, Sir Okami, sir.
Oh, my color hologram. I'm uncertain.
Don't worry, I have made all the decisions for you. What are you uncertain about?
Healthcare?
You'll have access to the best healthcare in the galaxy.
How much does it cost? What's my deductible?
You don't have to worry about any of that, because it's included with your membership of the Empire.
How much is the membership?
It doesn't really cost, you just have to be part of the Empire.
It's free?
Yes.
No premiums?
No premiums.
Is this a scam? Do you need my social?
I already have it.
I'm uncertain.
Hey, Okami.
What is it, Stan?
Where are we going?
Oh, we're going to pick up Dax.
Why?
Because we need to pick up Dax.
Is there a tactical reason we're picking up Dax, or do you like her?
I thought that was obvious at this point.
Just checking, in case you remodulated it out of yourself. Is that an option? I'm not a scientist. I liaise.
Not
Like
not
we're doing
really.
right now. Liaising.
I don't really modulate emotions out of anyone.
Good to know.
Why can't I hate people? I love you.
That's Cheery Chip. We put him on the bridge to brighten things up. He's got a congenital happiness disorder.
Oh,
If you don't modulate emotions out of people, then do you modulate emotions into people? That would explain a lot of things.
first of all, no. Second of all, how did you get here?
I
When
found
did you get here?
a ship. There was a ship, and it was docked, and I docked. I was just like, oh, I'm really tired of being nowhere near of anybody. Also, like, since the other one died, I really missed you.
That was the third one.
I know. But yeah, I'm here now.
Great. So happy to see you in person.
So good to see you.
To be clear, you flew a smaller ship up to this ship,
Yeah.
and you docked, and you heard the announcement we were going into hyperspace to find you,
Yeah,
and
it
let
was
us
really,
launch
really-
anyway.
It was really risky, but I did it anyway.
We're still in hyperspace, by the way.
Where are we going, Okami?
Obviously not where we were. I guess next stop will be
Turn
checking-
right! Hard right!
Nope, no hard rights. Maybe it's time to go check on a special project.
Come in.
I was going to, but thank you for being polite. How are you doing,
Close enough.
you?
Bingo.
You like rival's dad or something?
Yes.
Are you just picking the simplest answer so this conversation will be over?
Yes.
Well, I have a whopper for you.
What is your medical issue?
Are you the doctor now? I mean,
Yes.
You're more of a cloner, like you can copy and paste it, but you can't fix it. You've proven that with Rival.
Well, the table does most of the work.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. I trust the table more than Dr. Skeezy. Anyway, it's not about that. It's about Jackson.
Who?
Jackson Dax. She's the Mandalorian broad. You've maybe looked at a file. I know you watched her on the videotape.
You don't know that.
You're a video addict. I do know that. So if anything about this conversation makes it out of this room, that's what I'll be telling someone. But what I want to know is, she used to be our enemy. Then we used the Kiba Beamy thing on her. And now she's practically married to Okami.
That's
Is it possible to
weird.
reverse that process? Hypothetically.
Of course. There is no process that cannot be undone.
Okay, so, but the nanites, though, you could maybe do that?
Probably. It
Well,
would
I
not-
need a 100% yes or no before we go down this road.
Yes.
You shrugged and said yes. That's not 100. You know what? I'm going to get back to you. You get back to me when you're 100%. Don't come into my room after 5 p.m.
It says you are overdue for a physical.
No, that's wrong.
I'm just going off of Dr. Norton's
Yeah,
notes.
that's wrong.
Understood.
Hello, sir. Would you like water? Maybe some ginger juice? Not sizzle? Liquid dirt?
Liquid dirt. Is that what you just
Quite a
said?
popular selection.
Water is the only thing I would even accept.
Did you want liquid water? Solid water? Vapor water? Plasma?
Plasma is your last choice of water.
Water light? Water plastic?
I don't.
Water zero?
You need to stop talking before I smack you.
Water two?
Okay, going to smack you soon.
That's pretty much par for the course.
Okay, good. We're glad that we agree that I'm going to smack you soon. Where's your leader?
I'm just the waiter, sir.
The waiter? For the leader?
I'm only here to offer you something to drink while you wait.
I didn't even sign anything to say that I was waiting. I just got here. Am I the only one waiting for the leader?
He doesn't get a lot of visitors.
I can tell that. I don't want anything if your water selection is that unique.
Alright, I'll just let you be.
Yes, please.
Ah, Greg. Welcome.
Yes, hello. Apparently I have an email saying that you joined Akami's forces. You want to explain why you did an email and not actually talk to me face to face?
It seemed to me the best decision.
So your decision, when going out of a group of confederation of planets, is to email them that you're not going to be there.
Yes, that is what the great decider decided.
The Great Decider, which is
Okami.
the Great Decider Okami. Okay. And why did you think it was good to go with Okami, the brainwasher?
We're not brainwashed.
You're not. Well, actually, that makes sense. You guys are easily controlled.
We made the ultimate decision.
Is to not ever make decisions.
Correct.
Right. Try to give someone freedom. And then they bite you in the ass with it. Cool. Thank you for the email. By the way, what does Okami have you doing around here?
We've had a big boom since he's come along. We've been mining all sorts of hyperdrive fuel.
So you figured out how to actually mine. You made a decision, or he did.
Our technology has grown by leaps and bounds. We have united healthcare for everyone. Universal, that's the word.
Yes, I know the word. May I look at your facilities?
Of course, you're a welcome guest.
Thank you very much. You won't regret it.
Let me get the waiter to show you where to go.
You will regret that. No.
What do you think of this? Does it look good? Like, should I change the pommel?
I have
Or-
spectated that a leather grip is too loose.
Yeah, but like, there's brown, there's black leather.
Transparent steel.
Ooh, I like.
So, hey, Jackson and Droid.
Hello? Yeah?
I see you admiring some, pommels there.
Sure.
I just want you to know with the whole Runin onboarding situation, we do not have the budget for Transparasteel, so she's gonna have to do the leather one. Sorry.
Cool.
I have spectated a distinct lack of taste in this room. I will now depart.
Yeah.
What a bitch, right? Am I right?
Sure, that's not what I would say, but, you know.
We rarely say the same things, do we?
It's true.
We haven't really got on a wavelength. What with you boning dad all the time, and then
I
whittling
wouldn't
yourself
really
over
call it
and
that,
over and over
but-
and over.
Okay, I'm getting a lot of feelings, that...
Let me back it up. So, obviously, you didn't used to be part of the faction.
Yeah.
Circumstances changed when we shot a giant beam at you.
That's... Yeah.
So, ordinarily, I would have just, spiked your punch and left it up to fate. But I read
Spiked my punch with what?
I'll get to that. I read a Spacepedia article on feminisms. They
Again,
said
not on the same wavelength,
they said
but
that-
I'm following yours.
lady people should also have choices. And I'm trying to get on board with that because I think some of the stormtroopers are ladies, but it's really never come up ever.
That's a good point.
I
You
personally...
really shouldn't... I mean, it's not really up... Okay, this is so much to unpack here. Again.
Well, before you do that, my question is this. If I had a cocktail with a
I'm
solution...
not gonna drink anything...
Let me finish.
Okay.
Then you can feminist all you want. I found a way to reverse what happened to you. On the off chance that you may want to leave the ship. Which honestly at this point, it could go either way for me. I don't really care as much if you stay as I used to.
So you don't mind me, quote-unquote, boning Dad?
Well, I mind that part, but you being alive and being here, I can tolerate.
So if I'm here, I couldn't continue to, quote-unquote, bone your
Well,
dad.
that's a whole feministal thing that you can figure out for your own body. But I also have a drink that will reverse everything he did to you.
I don't
Would
know
you
if he
drink
can
it if
reverse
I had it?
everything he did to me.
Oh, wow. Why didn't you warn me this conversation would go this way? It was much different in my head. Anyway, it's your choice. If you had the option, you do have the option. I have it. I can give it to you later. You don't have to drink it. You can drink it. The cloner made it. He says it's real good.
Yes.
Alright, that was quicker than I thought you would decide. I thought you had to go over the,
Nope. Ready? Go. Let's do it.
But women's history says that...
Nope. You really need to stop talking on that subject. Right
Oh.
now.
Duly noted.
Foreman TK11L, how is the progress to your project?
Oh, is that my number? No one ever told me. I just sort of skate through life and foreman things.
Do you want to build a new name for yourself here? This is a very different establishment from Okami's leadership. I want to give you every opportunity to be yourself, as long as you accomplish your goals.
Oh, well, if that is the case, frankly, it is none of your business, and I will be very offended if you ask a second time.
Excellent. Being yourself. How is the drop pod going?
Oh, they are dropping like flies.
But when we drop them, will they fly to their destination?
A little confusing, but yes. We did build them with engine, thruster.
Yes, to slow down before impact so they can actually land.
We put one with hyperspace, it blow to bits and kill everyone involved. So we cannot make a second one.
I think the sublight ones will be enough for our mission. We'll need about 65, perhaps 70.
I will manufacture 69.
I can accept this number.
We already made 20. You need 69 more or 69 total?
Let's do 69 total. Time is of the essence.
No, I've decided this is not. I'm going on break now.
Perhaps this freedom for the foreman has gone too far.
Pardon me, fellow robot. Do you have a minute to talk?
Affirmative.
Excellent. I wanted to get off my chest that I think I might have been happy for the first time ever. Like, actually happy.
Interesting. Why don't you come in and have a seat?
What's going on here?
There is now a therapy session in order. You may leave the room if you'd like, but it is your room, so we are just here.
Alright, well, I'll be in the background saying nothing.
Anyway, after helping Okami, and then helping Rival, not die, I feel like I've actually contributed to this operation in a meaningful way. Like, actually done some good.
Interesting. So you were helpless when you were with Okami, but now that you're with us, you are helpful again.
Well, I just felt like my actions didn't really matter before.
Well, he has an army of himself. This is not surprising.
Yeah. What's one more droid, huh? Speaking of Rival, I'm kind of concerned for him, though. He's not really taking care of himself.
I have also noticed this. He has not stopped by for a drink in days.
Yeah, he's not acting like a human. I don't think he's actually bathed himself in a number of days. Of course, you probably couldn't tell.
Blunderbot is not equipped with a nose.
Yes, you should be grateful for that. Hey, in the meantime, could I get a oil smoothie?
Interesting. I believe I can make it work. Yes. Processing. Processing! Your oil smoothie is complete.
That was certainly something. Well, this is pretty good.
So is this conversation done?
Actually, you might be able to help.
Help with what?
Well, I mean, you're a doctor, aren't you?
Yes.
So maybe you could help with Rival. I mean, make sure that he doesn't die again.
Well, I like him better than Okami, so I'll take some effort into see what the hell's up with his mind. Alright, I'm on my way. Keep up with your therapy session. Remember to charge. For fuck's sake, charge, not with a Footuccino, goddamn.
Recharging.
I don't know why they had me bring you here, but this is our chief hyperspace mineral fuel engineer.
That sounds scientific.
Wait. Oh, hello.
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 Hello. Goodbye.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
You're the engineer, right?
Yep, engineering.
Yes, and
Hold on a second. Calculations. Yep,
all right, you're
just doing my job.
just doing it, and you know what you're doing. You're deciding.
Making no decisions.
No, just
Calculations.
calculations, which is a sort of. Never mind.
Calculations, not decisions.
Where's this hyperspace fuel going?
This hyperspace fuel goes to Okami.
Okami and his warships and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is a locked room.
No.
No. If I do this, will it be a locked room? Because it looks locked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. And if I do this and this, you'll be dead. And now the sabotaging begins. Kind of like the engineer, but there's sacrifices.
Welcome back. Did you find the great professional designer?
Yes, I did find your grand professional designer. I found lots of interesting things around here. On a random note, what's the fastest way of getting out of here for you guys?
Well, sometimes it's the bigger ships, and sometimes it's the smaller ships. It just depends on the jump drive.
Well, good luck then. I'll see you all later.
Scarlet, how is that exhaust port coming?
Oh my, it's coming splendid. Just pump it, pump, 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 pa-choo.
Well, that'll work quite nicely.
Then there was a tater up there and I had to wedge it out.
Yeah, you don't want that in the exhaust pipe. It'll just clog everything up and then people could die.
I found every other ship I've been on, it enhances the experience until inevitably the ship stops running good.
Good lessons to take. I like your enthusiasm.
Oh good, you want some tater salad? I have some from last night, I just made it up.
I appreciate the effort, perhaps in the break room, but I really need to work on this spanner.
Well, I don't know how you're gonna guzzle it through that mask anyway. I didn't want to say nothing, but it's real ugly.
I do have a straw installed.
Oh, that's bless your heart.
Hello, Rival. I'm here to talk to you alone. Scarlet, please leave.
Doctor, I got a real funny mole you need to look at later.
Fine, just make an appointment, but leave.
Say all you want, it's not gonna go away itself.
Well, if you die.
I heard everything.
I wasn't trying to keep it that quiet. Where'd you go?
Bye-bye.
What can I do to help you, Dr. Norton?
First of all, I hear you're working yourself to death like a moron. Please elaborate why.
Oh, I'm not working myself to death. I'm at peak physical condition. I have implants to help regulate my systems. Okami has improved me well beyond my previous limits. I'm perfectly fine.
Want me to do a scan and make sure everything's working properly?
As long as it doesn't interrupt my work, I've really got to get this finished.
Oh, okay, fine. Just stand still. I'm going to scan you. Okay, so there's like 8 different problems you have right now. Like 8. Even though you have everything keeping your organs functioning, they need rest. So you need to fall asleep. Also, you have horrible, horrible hygiene. I don't ever want to be around you if you take that mask off.
It's not the mask so much as the gloves.
I don't want that to be elaborated, and I don't want a black light anywhere around here. All I'm saying is you need to rest, you need to actually sleep, and your brain function is actually down about 50% because you're tired. You're also wired on like a caffeine thing that was put into you.
Yes, that was to help get me through some tough nights studying for all of Okami's missions, but I get your point. You're a very capable doctor. I'm not sure why Okami rated you so low on your personnel files.
Because I hate him and I hope he dies. But I'll just erase that from your memory. Anyways, get some rest.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll have you know that I just took a cocktail that supposedly has undone all the nanomite stuff. I don't even know what to call them. What are they called?
Nanites?
That's it. And it's supposedly undone all this stuff, and I'm still here. So, deal with it.
Okay. That sounds awesome.
I find it awesome too. I'm just gonna be very yelly for a bit, I think.
Can we check to see your health and if the nanites are still there?
Why?
Well, there's the positive effects like healing and things that are usually pretty nice. And you have this tendency to drop heavy things on people, and sometimes yourself.
That's a quandary, isn't it?
I have spectated my capacity to take blood samples in an effort to improve myself. Let me rephrase. In an effort to learn more about how to help people. Not necessarily improving myself with their blood samples.
Wait, I don't remember the new body having that removed. Wasn't that something you always had?
I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't think I want to have anything that would be mind controlled by you. Because even though I've decided to stay, and I like you a lot, I don't think that you would really like me to be mindless about it.
This is true.
So...
Would you like modified ones where they do nothing to manipulate emotions?
I mean, that would have been ideal the first time.
The emotional manipulation was very minimal.
Okay, no, Nope. Hold on. Minimal emotional manipulation is still emotional manipulation. Can you repeat after me?
No. But do you want the nanites or not? Non-emotional manipulating nanites.
I like that you're concerned about my health. I love you too.
I love you too. Okay, so no more emotionally manipulative nanos to you. Can I still use them on other races, and would you be okay with that?
Of course.
Then we are golden.
Perfect. I mean, you can even use them. I would also prefer not other Mandalorians because I feel like they probably, if they got to know you, they'd be fine with you. But like, whatever.
Yeah, we can discuss that later.
Sounds like a good idea.
Maybe in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Well, that was a successful mission. I mean, whatever it was.
You were gone a while.
Yes, I was.
What happened?
They're not our problem anymore. Also, we have all these schematics that I found. And some hyperfuel. And Runa is a bit blown up. Just a bit.
Interesting. So, we can figure out how best to dismantle Okami's machines with these schematics then.
Oh, easily. And make our own. With better designs. Not as much flaws.
I haven't even looked at them. How do you know they're flawed?
I don't know if they're flawed, but I blew it up. I mean, they gotta be flawed if I could blow it up.
Fair enough.
Have a planet gone.
Well, hopefully that won't be too big a problem for us in the future.
That's why we need to relook at the schematics.
I mean, that whole species.
They're... Now that probably most of them are dead, because of the great leader, we'll see how things go for them.
You may have sent them back in technology quite a few years.
Well, they need to relearn how to learn.
The fact that you already lost one of the biggest factions in your confederation this soon into its formation means that you need to pay more attention to it. Go to the planets, make sure Okami hasn't contacted anyone else, and see if you can stop it from happening.
Well, of course, that's the next thing I'm going to do.
No, I mean that's your primary objective. I know this is your little side project, but I'm beginning to see the wealth that could be obtained from...
Oh, now you see it. Now it's an important thing. Yes, of course I know it's an important thing. But first, I need to make sure I'm getting my emails, because apparently they sent emails that we're part of the Okami area.
Oh god, they did just email us, didn't they?
Yeah. So, there's information out there about that. I need to figure out why it's getting spread everywhere. Which means I need to talk to you,
She's been different since we gave her hands.
Yes.
I feel like it's gotten...
weird.
Out of control.
Yeah, that too.
She's just gotten sloppy with her everything, let's be fair.
Well, yes, her punctuation is at least correct, but other than that, too much slang words to understand what's going on.